Yo, what's up, you dorks? Welcome back to yet another educational English video. I am your new dad, and today we're taking a test. You thought that you could get away without doing any tests on this channel? What kind of teacher would I be if I didn't give you a test? And that's gonna be hard. I'm kidding. Today we are taking a test, but this is gonna be a test to see exactly where you fit in your language learning. We're gonna do a test to see what level your English is currently at right now and how we can get to the next level. And this is pretty much a good idea for anyone who's curious about how to improve, where they're at, and have any kind of confusion about what's going on with their learning process. But here's the deal. You have to be honest and you have to be willing to tell yourself the truth, because if you lie, you're not lying to me, you're only lying to yourself. Get a pen and paper, take some notes, because it's going to be a very important lesson. Before we jump into today's video, let me quickly say, if you like what you see on this channel, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you smash that subscribe button, make sure you ring that little bell for notifications, so that way you can stay up to date on all of the dope stuff we have going on over here. It's the only way to really become a super dope dork. Also, join the Discord, because we have a ton of fantastic stuff happening over there. You guys are having a great time. We're playing video games together, we're talking to each other. Even today, as I'm recording this, I'm trying to be quick, because in 1 hour, we're playing Among Us, which is a super fun game. And all of that happens just because Discord.
Guys, it's red.
What? No, I literally saw a purple vent. He's the imposter.
No, I didn't do that.
Now, let's learn some English. Alright, so before we jump into this video, the main important thing to ask ourselves is, are we willing to learn what we need to know to improve? And I hope your answer is yes. So like I said before, get a pen, get some paper, and let's get started. My first question for you is, when you hear English, do you often translate it in your head into your native language? One really good sign that your English is probably better than what you expect is when you're not translating as much into your native language. It's very important to try to be able to think in English, and translating gets in the way of that. When you translate things into your own language, the problem that you face is that you're slowing down your ability to think and your ability to speak. It gets in the way of building communication and building conversation. So, if you're spending a lot of time translating, you should try to stop that. Question 2. When you're speaking English and when you make mistakes, do you usually catch them or do you usually not? And I know that's a hard one, because how could you know if you caught your own mistake, right? Unless you actively did catch it. So I guess what I should say is, do you often catch yourself when you make mistakes? Self-editing is super duper duper ooper juper flooper gooper important when it comes to speaking English. And any language, really. If you're learning any language, this is a huge deal. So if you catch your mistakes, you're self-editing. You're able to kind of categorize that and say, oh, I made this mistake. I can work on this in the future. Or, oh, maybe I didn't use the right verb tense, but now I know, right? It's really important to try to monitor yourself as you speak and then reflect on that later on down the road. So let me know if you do that. And question number 3 is very important to ask yourself. Are you easily able to express yourself without hesitation? One way to know that your English is coming along pretty well is when you're able to start expressing how you feel, what you want, and things of that nature, expressing yourself. And if you can't do that, those are things that you need to work on. And that really has a lot to do with critical thinking. Are you able to use English to think critically and to express your critical thoughts? Hey, yo, the guys and I are going to go out for dinner. You want to come with us? I don't understand what that means. What do you want to eat?
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey,
Bang!
Question number 4 is very similar to question number 3, and that has more to do with things that you're interested in. When you're talking about your interests, are you able to express technical information? It's really common, like if you're really into video gaming, or if you're really into movies, or if you're really into music, or all these things that you're into, are you able to express all of those things when speaking in English? It's really, really important to try to be able to do that. If you're interested in something, you probably already know all of that vocabulary. You probably already know all of the things that you would like to talk about. But are you able to physically do it? It's quite a milestone when you get to that point in the language where you're able to express that. I remember when I learned Italian, and I'm really into cooking. When I was able to start speaking about cooking with my fellow Italian friends, well, that was a huge milestone for me. You should, if you can do it, great job. Number 5 is super duper important as well. I feel like, there's only 10 of them, so all of them are going to be important. But number 5 is how good are you at understanding English humor? Can you get the jokes? Do you get the small, nuanced laughs? So humor takes a big role in any kind of culture, and it's really important when learning the language to also have a basic understanding of the culture. And that means that if somebody's making a joke, you should be able to hear it, and you should be able to understand what they're saying. A lot of times, and I see it even in the Discord, where people will make jokes to each other and the other person doesn't get it and they get angry. A lot of jokes in American and English culture especially, English people are ruthless. They're really freaking mean. They're really mean to each other. But it's a sign of endearment when they behave mean to each other. And in the US, we do that to an extent as well. Not as aggressive, but we still do it. And if you don't understand that, well, you're just going to hate people. You're going to be really angry all the time. Like, this guy is such a jerk. But that's usually not the case. So you need to really learn humor and really understand it, as well as other parts of the culture too.
It's just a prank, man, for laughs.
Prank? For laughs? Yes, of course. Just a harmless prank. For laughs? 12 years done.
Number 6. Do you have a good understanding of grammar tenses? This is really common when I'm talking to non-native English speakers, where they'll use the wrong verb tense. Like they'll say, oh, yesterday I go to, or today I went, or today I will went to. They'll say things like that, right? And this goes back to one of the earlier questions about self-editing. But how often do you use the right tense? It's really important when expressing yourself to say exactly what you mean.
Oh man, what a good bunch of partying at that discotheque. They played one of my audience requests.
Way awesome. I myself drank like 5 liters of beer. Any more and I would have ended up in hospital, man.
Oh, you said it, friend. But I wanted to stay, because I almost had sex on this girl.
Oh, yeah, but it was so expensive. Each drink was like $6.40.
Number 7. Are native or non-native English speakers willing to engage you in conversation? A lot of times when engaging in conversation, people don't want to talk to somebody they have difficulty speaking to. So, a good way to know if you're doing really well at English is if English speakers are willing to talk to you. Or does the conversation usually revert back to your native language? Now, that's not an easy one to fix. It just takes a lot of hard work and practice, but at least you know. Number 8. When you forget a word, do you usually kind of get lost in the conversation, or are you able to talk your way around it? When you don't know something in English, it's really easy to revert back to your original language or to kind of just get stuck in the conversation. Well, once you are able to explain what you wanted to say, because mistakes will happen, there are times even in English as an English speaker where I'll forget the word I'm trying to say, but if you just quit the conversation, you lose track. I can't think of what is it? Well, people aren't going to want to talk to you. Right? But if you can explain that word you were trying to say, well, hey, you're doing a really good job. And keep it up. Keep up the great work. You're doing well. Number 9. Do you feel confident in yourself when you're speaking English? Self-confidence is really, really important because the more confident you are, the better you are at delivering a message. And people are more willing to listen and trust somebody who sounds confident than somebody who doesn't. So you always need to ask yourself, like, do I believe in myself? Am I a good person? Am I strong? Can I do this? I can do it. I can do it.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Are you gonna go out with the guys tonight?
Number 10 is probably the most important one, and that is, can you show your personality, your true personality, when speaking English? A lot of people get stuck, right? They put on a role. When I was learning Turkish, I would speak like a Turkish man, but I'm not Turkish, right? So people kind of get stuck and they build this alternate language persona, which is quite bad, right? Because you're not this person that you created. You're not an actor. You're a human being. And you know that you're very good at speaking English when you're able to be yourself, be natural, and show who you are.
Hey, man. Hey, you used to live in Italy, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I used to live there. I could speak a bit of Italian, yeah. Oh, cool. Can you show me a little bit? Yeah, okay. Like, ciao bella, come stai? Tutto bene? Ah, a posto. Ah, che fai? Oh, mangia patata. And now you live in China. Do you speak Chinese? Yeah, no, I live in China now, so of course I speak Chinese. Can you show me a little bit of that too? I mean, I'm not fluent, but like, I speak a little bit. Hey, 你好! Oh, 你吃饭了吗? Oh, 我吃饭! 我吃米饭! Yeah, I mean, that's it.
All right, well, that's it for the quiz today. I hope you did a really good job, and I hope that you took something out of this. Once again, if you like what you see on this channel, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you tickle that little bell for notifications. And leave me a comment in the comment section down below for things that you would like to see on this channel. As always, stick around for some affirmation. And now for some much-deserved affirmation. I just wanted to tell you how proud of you I am. Every time you're watching these videos or you're practicing your English, you're actively getting better. And there's something amazing about that. You are improving you, and you should be proud. I'm proud of you. I'll see you next time.